I'd like to talk about how tankers work in Highfleet. First, I'm going to explain how they physically function. And then I would like to talk about different scenarios on how to use them. And when not to use them. Okay, so in this demonstration, I got my fleet over here. And if I'm picking the Honey Badger, there's a range of 985. Because I set the fuel detachment 100. That's the complete fuel stock that the entire fleet is carrying. And you can set it to half or full. You can dial it down. If you want to have more fuel to remain with your Sevastopol and the other ships. Okay, now the first circle shows you that's the bingo fuel range, which means that's the amount of fuel you can spend so you still have enough to get back home. So in this case, it's about 470 something. The outer circle is twice of that. It's how far you can fly maximum until your tanks are completely empty and then your ship is stranded. Okay, now let's add a stratotanker to it. It has a range of 5,948. Click on that. Okay, now you can see the bingo fuel range is about 1,500, and this one is about 3,000. Now it's not the maximum range of the stratotanker because the Honey Badger's with it, and that's mass it has to carry along with it. So if I remove the Honey Badger and just have the stratotanker, then you see I get much higher fuel range. And also I have to set it to full if I want to get a maximum range. And this means it pumps as much fuel as the thing can carry from the main fleet into it. Then you get truly about 6,600 kilometers range. Okay, now or rather, what are the different use scenarios for using tankers? Now the first advantage or use of it is, let's say you have a Honey Badger and a stratotanker, and you want to avoid any combat in this area. Then you have enough fuel right now so you can go up here, and go direct to the city and dodge all the other places. Then the second use scenario, for example, is, let's say you're stuck here, your fleet is badly damaged, and you don't have the fighting capacity to get through those places. Then you can say you have here a missile group, an aircraft carrier group, and here's a strike group coming for you. What you can then do is you take your fleet, you do wide, it's supposed to go like that, and you do a wide flanking maneuver, like this. Okay, this is useful if you simply want to avoid dangerous enemies. Now, another case for using tankers is to simply, let's say the same scenario, you're in here and you want to get out. But you don't have a particular flanking maneuver in mind. You just want to get away. So what you can do is you just take your fleet somewhere outside and park it somewhere here. And my suspicion is that strike groups do not have unlimited fuel tanks, that they will eventually turn back around if they don't have enough fuel to chase you. But what you can do is you can just fly out there in the open and just lay low until I leave you alone. That's the third option you can do. Now the last case I want to discuss is when not to use tankers. This is especially important if you play in hard mode, because then the resources get so scarce that you have to make tougher decisions. So if you buy a tanker and you're not planning to do those large flanking or move maneuvers, and you plan to go city by city, then you would waste money on using a tanker. Because for that money you can get another small combat ship. So I think that covers it all. I think that was a short one. I hope this helps, especially newer players, and as always, thanks for watching.